What's good, y'all, man? Welcome back to my perspective. Got like 20 more minutes, man, on this thing, around that amount. Y'all know, man, y'all don't be going for that full amount because pretty sure y'all know I get my point out pretty quick. This time we talking about rights. What would y'all know about rights? Now, the rights I'm specifically talking about in this one is R-I-G-H-T rights, not the R-I-T-E rights, even though, I'm just establishing a timer real quick. We don't ever get to that timer, to the beep. Y'all don't ever get to hear the beep of the timer anyway, but timer is established. Alright, y'all, rights. All praise to the Most High. Thank you all, I'm so grateful. 13 love, 13 knowledge, 13 wisdom, 13 respect. Much love to all my planetary peoples. All my peoples, walking the true way. Walking with the rabbi on this beautiful journey. Look, man, rights. Rights is something that we ain't been standing up for. Rights is something that the people, we should hold dear to us. Rights is something that we commune amongst each other on a daily to comprehend the importance of what we have. These rights, these God-given rights, these rights that the Most High gave us are the treasures. Are the treasures that we are to keep and stand up for ourselves regarding these things. Y'all remember back in the day, some of my people that's still on the planet, man, they remember when the gold got taken away. Some of them that's still here. They remember when the gold, they was giving up the gold to the so-called government or whatnot, the feds, and they remember that whole exchange. That was, if they still on this planet, man, that was what, in the 1930s? Or was that before? No, that was, if I'm not mistaken, that was in the 1930s. So that would mean we probably got some rare. There might be some rare cases that we still got some brothers and sisters on the planet that remember when that happened. Yeah, and still, man, y'all. Rights is something important. Rights is something dear. Rights is something that we must stand up for. When we talking amongst each other, when we talking at our 9-to-5s and stuff like that, let's talk about rights. Let's get that back in the conversations again. One moment. Let's get that back in our talks, in our daily talks. Right? Instead of talking about, oh, did you see that little cat video? Did you see that little... Look, y'all, we been talking about some BS, nigga. If we not talking about gardening, we ain't talking about coming together as a people and how we doing that. We ain't talking about the Most Highs and rights and laws and stuff like that. Yo, we ain't talking about nothing. We babbling. We are babbling. So the top talks, y'all, rights must be included. Rights are things that we are just supposed to have. It's just natural to have, like shelter. We have a right to have shelter. That's a right. That's not a privilege. That's not something that we should be paying for, my people. That's just an automatic. When we're looking at the animals, and yes, we are above the animals, right? In a way, but animals is real. Right now, animals is on top. They sitting there looking like these humans. These niggas still ain't get the shit. All right, cool. But look, they go amongst the trees. Yeah, oh, that's their habitat or whatever. Look, our habitat is just nature as well. Just to get that, just to let y'all know, our habitat is nature as well. I mean, you see that Tarzan thing, you know what I'm saying? But we still live in nature. We just have a particular shelter over our heads. Remember teepees? Y'all, I know y'all remember teepees. Don't tell me y'all too young, y'all too old to remember teepees. Yo, teepees is just a little hut, and that was, still connected to nature. You still walking that mud, it's still dirt right there. We got wood on our floors instead. You know, some people got cement or whatever. There's some type of flooring on it there, but it's still, what is it still built upon? It's still built upon nature. So we are still in nature. We just have, it's just more enclosed, you know? Of course, we know the Native Americans, the purported Native Americans to be very, very spiritual beings, right? They was always, you know, and doing their dances and stuff, and right there on the ground, and they teepees, feet touching the ground right there, just like that, right? And I ain't go into more in the detail just yet about, you know, the importance of grounding or earthing or, you know, having your direct feet touching the earth, the ground, not the cement, but the dirt. I ain't going into detail about that. Maybe one of these talks. I think I put that as a talking point. I know I did. But for rights, and this does coincide with rights, y'all. Rights directly coincide with nature, and a lot of peeps wasn't. You see what I did there? Wasn't really keen on really hearing what we was talking about. When we talk about get back to nature and stuff like that, or our rights or laws and stuff like that, because they still didn't make that shift, that you know, get back to nature shift. They ain't really go walk on the grass or nothing like that. They ain't really do it. So they still was like ignorant to what we were saying. However, now you ain't ignorant. Now everyone can comprehend what we be talking about. Everyone. You know, that's just how the vibes go. And when we get to that point, and you still don't take heed, that's not on anyone but oneself. Thus, rights means, man, things that we are supposed to automatically have just being here on the planet, on this spaceship. Yo, we messed up. We messed up. We made life hard on each other. And I know we love to shift the blame on secret societies, governments, god dang, rich ass billionaires and shit like that. But y'all, stop giving them the power. The power goes to who? The people. Right. Come on, y'all. The power is in the people and the numbers of the people. We come together, it's a wrap. Okay? So, and we come together, we can pinpoint the evil motherfuckers that been fucking it up, and that's up to us to take care of what we gotta do so that these evil motherfuckers ain't over here so-called ruling anymore. Alright? Stand up for thyself. Stand up for yourself, and that's where it starts. Standing up for yourself, and when you hear your brother or your sister standing up for themselves, back them up. Back them. Look, me and the queen, when we see brothers and sisters pulled over by the police and stuff like that, we walk up to them. And the police they be like, oh shoot, oh man, because they already know. And I talk to my peoples directly. Is everything all right, y'all? Is everything good? Yeah, man, you know, it's just you know, this. And then what ended up happening? Okay, we'll let y'all go. And come on, man, it's just the presence, it's just the energy, man. When we walk around, when we walk up upon certain situations, me and the queen, we got a certain vibration that people just feel and just know, like, all right, man, look, we know we can't mess with these people. We know there's a huge shift happening. We can't keep playing with his people like that. We can't keep playing with their people. They can't keep playing with y'all. When y'all get this stuff here, y'all rights to start standing up, I guarantee you everything will work. And you have to, these beginning videos or perspectives that I've provided, suggestions that I've provided, when acted upon the correct way, which is simple, right now, just planting your seeds. That's where we at, just planting your seeds and letting your people know to do the same. Anyone that wants a boost or, you know, a trial period, want to try it out, then they can step up, like you tenants and stuff like that, or you owners. You can go to your peoples and be like, hey, look, man, let's have a talk, man. Hey, commune with me, man. Look, I'm getting money. We all know how money is. You know, you can print it out. It's so-called fake or whatever. So, let us talk, man. If I let you live here rent free for 5 months. You'll have about $5,000. Remember, we're still going off that $1,000 principle. You have about $5,000. With that money, what would you do with that? Oh man, I would invest in this business. See, look, I got this business idea, right? And a lot of us, we're afraid to tell each other these business moves or things of that sort. And a lot of them, on the truth, man, a lot of them business moves ain't really, they whack. They really whack, especially when we moving over to these to this nature living perspective. A lot of businesses ain't necessary. If we moving on to this freedom lifestyle, this natural lifestyle, the only thing we pretty much gonna need is like clothes. That's pretty much all. A lot of factories that get shut down because it's pulling out bullshit junk food that a lot of people ain't really gonna be eating. That'd pretty much be the only thing. Like grocery stores, nigga, the biggest section in the grocery store should be the produce section. It should be the biggest, and such a variety. And when y'all see that, when y'all can see that, then we gonna actually see that in the actuality. Not a piece. I don't want to just eat fruits and vegetables. Y'all, man, look, I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, a lot of us like to eat fried chicken, right? So what is the fried chicken? Normally we fry the fried chicken in flour. What is flour? It's wheat. That's nature, right? That's natural. So I'm telling you, the biggest section in food, in general, even all the stuff like the macaroni and shit, man, is wheat. It's wheat. Grow wheat. Grow a better form of wheat. Grow buckwheat or something else, Pretty sure y'all heard of Bob Mills or something like that with all those different type of flours or meals, MEAL, think breadings, because we love bread so much. Y'all love bread so much, I'm gonna get this bread right here. But anyway, rights, man. Let me stick to this rights. Rights are the things that we have to talk about more. We have to stand up. Rights are the things that we should stand on. You have a right to bear arms. We really should not need a license to carry a so-called weapon. Back in the day, Trig, we not back in the day. You right, I'm just saying this to give an example. Y'all know how I do. Back in the day when us Morris beings, we was walking around, boy, we had that sword on us. Just right there. And you hadn't had no paper for no, hey, show me your paperwork for your sword, nigga. Let me know that that's your sword. All right, come, my paperwork right here. Come get this, man. Nigga, tell me that your sword is yours. Let me see the serial number on that sword. No, only reason we got serial numbers and all that shit is so they can keep track of everything. And which is, it's not bad, in this society these days, because niggas kind of got out of hand. Because we not standing up, we stopped, we got afraid. At some point we got afraid, and we stopped standing up for ourselves. Alright? So we have the right. We have the right. If you operate in the right way, you have a right to stand up for yourself and not be, what is it called? I don't want to use the word molested, but not infringed upon. All right? Now that's a right to bear arms. Okay, that's the one that pretty much everyone knows. We have the freedom of speech, right? But when we talking about freedom of speech, everybody babbling. They talking about some bullshit. They talking about nothing. Oh, did you see that one video? Did you see that celebrity slap that? Did you see that movie? Yo, y'all. We could fail from existence, my people, if y'all don't get this shit right, if we don't get this shit right. All right, so look into your right, know your rights. We say this, and when we get into these certain situations, we know your rights, stand up for yourself. Look, and I'm gonna say this right here too, a lot of my people, we do stand up for ourselves. Like Rise of the Moors, like Rashad Jamal. Just I don't like saying names and stuff like that, but some peeps is actually standing up for themselves, and they get heamed up. But then what happens to the people that's supposed to, help them out? It's real messed up right now because of this one little thing, right? They get heamed up and they don't got this particular bail money. And then our people be like, oh, well, they shouldn't be doing that anyway. They shouldn't have been talking about that shit anyway. And it's like, what the fuck do y'all want? Do y'all not want us to stand up for our rights and stuff like that? Nigga, you gotta stand on your own square. You gotta protect yourself. A lot of niggas are scared. A lot of people are scared to stand up for themselves and their people. When they people is the one standing up for them too. But when they get heamed up, it's a wrap. Everybody just shut down. Same thing happened with MLK, right? MLK came out and talked with the whole integration thing or whatnot. Everybody got the whole bad shit to talk about them. There's so much bad shit and good shit. Just y'all can stop knocking niggas for trying to bring peace and getting people together and getting people to operate right? Because if MLK ain't come, niggas, shit might be very, very different. So, nigga, I respect Marcus Garvey, all my peoples that came in and did they little things or they big things to get us to where we are right now. Now, because at the end of the day, too, people, it's how we receive the information and stay on that. Triv, you over here talking about, man, this, but the government and something. Look, man, this is why it's so important for the people to recognize themselves. Y'all only in the military for the money. Y'all get the experience and stuff like that for how to defend yourself and take someone out when need be, defend your country or whatnot, man. But at the end of the day, you another being. You a person. You a being, not a person. You actually the people. You one of the people. So when it's time to stand up for your people and be like, no, I'm not, fuck that. We're not going overseas. We need to protect the home. We need to establish the home. You know how many bodies, how many people we can have bringing up this whole supposed continent in itself? Why are we still going overseas fighting other people? Huh? War? Y'all know war ain't necessary. What is that song? Back in the day, a nigga said war. Yeah. What is it good for? What is war good for? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Y'all, look, when I come talking to y'all, just telling to y'all, it's not nothing new. Ain't nothing new at all. Just what happened is the people along the way, they got, dude, what is that freaking word? What is that word? Y'all niggas got comfortable. Y'all niggas got set in y'all ways. And I ain't talk about set just yet. But nigga, set ain't nothing good. Remember back in the day, nigga, the set, back in the day in the Kemet times and the Egyptian times, right? What did Set do to his brother? He set that nigga down, right? Set him down. And he's like, oh, he set him up. Whatever, man. Up is a good thing. We ain't gonna use